Hello, everybody. This is Jeff Loomis, and I am reacting to the Nevermore song River Dragon being turned into a rap song. Here we go.
Whoa there, Jeff. We can't just jump into your reaction without explaining how insanely difficult this video was to make. Yeah, I turned a metal riff into a rap song, but I did it in the most metal way possible. There's an emo rapper that goes by the name Nothing Nowhere. He has a song called Nevermore on his album named Reaper. So I used the DAW Reaper and a riff from the band Nevermore to make a song that sounds like Nothing Nowhere. The only way this could get more meta is if I was watching myself make this. I don't know, man. That shirt looks a little tight on you. Oh, don't listen to him. I think you look great. By the time you finish this video, you'll be pumping out songs in the vein of Juice WRLD and be fighting lawsuits with Sting.
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
I'm also realizing I am way too happy to be in the mood to be making an emo rap beat, so now I'm ready. All right, guys, let's do this. Step 1, pick a riff that you absolutely love. I'll be using the intro riff from The River Dragon Has Come by Nevermore that sounds like Nothing Nowhere is Nevermore, inspired by Nevermore, Nevermore, Never. All right, let's go. So if you saw our last video, me and 3 other fine gentlemen did a cover of the song The River Dragon Has Come by Nevermore, and this was Travis playing guitar. Great place for us to start, because we already got the DIs. Absolutely amazing riff, but it takes a little bit too long to come back around. And, you know, SoundCloud rappers, emo rappers, they don't have the, longest attention span. So let's see if we can kind of play something that would loop this riff, and then we can chop this one since, Travis already played it amazingly, and then we'll go on from there. So let me mess around for a second. Yeah, something like that'll work. So I'll just cut Travis's version and make it a little bit more like that. All right, so let's listen to what that sounds like put together. Sounds pretty good to me. Then I took a piece of one of these riffs and I reversed it. I'll show you what that sounded like before I reversed it and after. Very easy to reverse things in every DAW, but Reaper, just double click on the guy and tap reverse there and apply. You're pretty good to go. Let's listen to this together. All right, so there you guys have. Oh, sorry, I broke character for a minute. So there you guys have it. Step 1. Step 2, making a snare sample your own. The thing you have to remember with emo rappers is they come from the same background as metal kids and are really big on having unique snare sounds that define them. So in this step, you're gonna wanna pick a snare sample that works with the guitar really well. This is the sad snare. Why you so sad, snare? Why you so sad? Right away, I don't know if you guys can hear that. There's a lot of 4K going on, and I cut that. Next thing I did was added soar. Yeah, those trails sound really nice. And top it all off with some JST clip. All right, so we're already halfway breaking character again. On to the next part. Step 3, making a hi-hat groove. This is what separates a project like Machine Gun Kelly's pop punk album from an emo rap song. The fake hi-hat grooves with alternating pitch. Let's get into it. So one thing you really have to pay attention to in these songs is the hi-hat grooves. One thing that you'll notice about these hi-hat grooves is they'll switch from like 16th note to like 32nd notes, and they will change pitch. To do that, you can use something like a sound shifter and automate so that the pitch changes for your hi-hats. But essentially, you just want to come up with a groovy pattern that rocks along with the guitars and the kick and the snare. So not a lot to that one. Just get creative when you start dropping in your hi-hats and alternate the pitch and switch between 4/4 and 3/4. Step 4, picking some kicks and 808s that knock. If the police don't get called when you're making this song, then you aren't doing something right. All right, on to the next step. Having a kick that hits. Yeah, that kick is definitely hitting. Just got a little bit of JST clip on there. Tiny little bit. But watch when this hits with the 808. It's coming. So those kicks and 808s totally knock. Step 5, write lyrics that are depressing and polarizing. They should be somewhat confusing and make you question your own existence. Vocoders and pitched effects are welcome. All right, so the next thing that we want to do is write lyrics that are somewhat almost polarizing. It brings you up, brings you down, brings you up, brings you down. So we'll start after, since we finished the instrumental. Sat alone in a stranger's room, which is kind of a unsettling feeling, right? We don't feel like we're in a good place when we're doing that. Somehow it smells like you. Obviously, I'm talking about a girl that, you know, and I miss her smell or whatever the case may be, but it's like that's a good feeling to me. But why does it make me feel strange in this moment? Because it's like I'm in a stranger's room, but it smells like you here. Why is that? Like, and that brings me to my next line. Like, but I hope you haven't been here. You know, it's like I'm down, I'm kind of going up, I'm back down again, and we're going to follow that pattern again. Getting stuck inside a mood. I want to keep that ooh pattern going. Stranger's room smells like you. But yeah, getting stuck inside a mood, just like we used to do. See how like it's stuck inside a mood, negative, just like we used to do. Somewhat uplifting, nostalgic. It's completely hopeless in here. So I'm back and I'm broken. And then for a chorus, I want to do something like Nothing Nowhere's song Nevermore. So let's listen to that.
Better place.
That's enough for me to kind of come up with something. So move on. Let me be the lonely one. I never asked for this. Why would I ask for this? Or something along the lines of that, right? Let's test it out. So let's take those lyrics and put them to the song. As we sing this, remember, we have to try to feel as deprived of emotion as we can, because that's part of the sound. Let's go.
Sat alone in a stranger's room. Somehow it smells like you, but I hope you haven't been here. I'm getting stuck inside a mood, just like we used to do. It's completely hopeless in here. Move on, let me be the lonely one. I never asked for this. Why would I ask for this?
That went pretty well. Now we just have to layer it with a lower octave just to fill it out a bit more. Let's go.
It's completely hopeless in here.
Check.
Move on, let me be the lonely one. I never asked for this. Why would I ask for this?
All right. So now we're ready to put this whole thing together.
Sat alone in a stranger's room. Somehow it smells like you, but I hope you haven't been here. Getting stuck inside a mood, just like we used to do. It's completely hopeless in here. Move on, let me be the lonely one. I never asked for this. Why would I ask for this?
All right, that was kind of cool, I thought. I thought it was very well done, actually. I liked it. I thought it was different, and I thought it definitely had potential. I dug it. Cheers.
Thanks so much, Jeff, for reacting to me memeing you. The only way this could get more meta is if Nothing Nowhere reacts to Jeff Loomis reacting to a song made in Reaper using a riff from Nevermore to sound like Nothing Nowhere's song called Nevermore off the album Reaper, and then I will have reached my final form. So just to reiterate, step 1, pick a riff you love. Step 2, make a unique snare sample. Step 3, create an interesting hi-hat groove. Step 4, find some kicks that make the neighbors complain. And step 5, write some lyrics that question your own existence. If I inspired you to write something, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. You only have to do it one time. And tap that bell for notifications so when a video drops, you know the location. Until next time, I'm out of here. Mic drop! Except I'll never really drop it because, as engineers know, that'll get really expensive. Later!